All right, YouTube. This is your boy Chosen for Twos. I'm out here. Just want to cover one thing on today, and believe me, it is no laughing matter. I'm just wanting to jump out here and just kind of share something with you. What do you do when you're having a bad day? And this right here, if anybody that owns a bike will agree that this is a bad day. When you walk out or you're somewhere, you make a mistake, and your bike ends up on the ground. It's relatively easy when you have a lot of friends around, or when you're with your crew, and they jump out and they help you out. But what do you do when you're by yourself? When you're by yourself, there's nobody to help you out. Do you wait? Do you make a phone call? Do you phone a friend? What do you do? Well, 840 to 842 pounds thereabouts reported, and I'm by myself. And how do I get this bike off the ground? Well, how did I end up here in the first place? Well, there are a lot of common mistakes, a lot of little things little missteps that we do that often inherently will put our bikes on the ground. From pressing the brake when you are have your wheel turned, to if you ever had to back a bike in rocks or sand and your foot slips and your bike starts to go down, if you can't catch it, if you're not strong enough to catch it, you're going to end up on the ground. We were on our way back from Key West, and one of our brothers just brand new bike, 24 Harley Davidson, he drops it. And so we get off and we're all around the bike, and because we're in a heightened state of anxiety because he's in the edge of the street and there's oncoming traffic, and so we're trying to get this bike up, and so we were fighting against ourselves because you have one here trying to pull, one trying to pull here, two on the other side trying to pull in the opposite direction, when the process is relatively easy. If you just calm down, take your time, you can get this bike off the ground. 842 pounds, but it's a trick to getting this bike off the ground, and that is to walk it up backwards. And so what you have to do is you have to find your two good contact points. The best contact places on this bike is going to be your handlebar, and it's going to be your side rail. And all you have to do to get this bike off the ground is get your body up under it and just kind of walk it back up, just nice and easy. Just walk it back up, and then go ahead and put your kickstand in place if you find it. I was going from a center stand, and then just place it on the ground. And it's relatively that simple, people. It's that simple to pick this 842 pound bike back up off the ground. And here's the good thing about a Gold Wing, for those good bikes. So, I can have you order these, and these things will pop out. If your bike starts to go down, a drop cloth will pop out and hit the ground, so your bike lands safely on a drop cloth. Okay, that was a stretch of the imagination, but no, this is a controlled environment, and I didn't want to dirty or scratch Jenny in any way. I have a peg here that comes out right at the edge of my saddlebags, which protects her, and I have highway pegs at the front, which I had to be really careful not to put it on my highway pegs, but I have also the brace at the front that the highway pegs are attached to, that allows it to rest on those, and we hope that it rests on those. If nothing else, the way it's set up, I have dropped her at least once. It rolled off in neutral on a hill while I was putting air in the back tire. She just went forward and laid over on the curb, but what happened is it hit my highway peg and just pushed my highway peg back, so all I had to do was adjust my highway peg. But it's a common mistake. We all run into it from time to time. Many bikers run into it, and so we need to know that it's relatively easy. I'm not going to lay her back down and do a do-over. When it comes to the other side, it's the same process. You just get your good contact points, which is relatively going to be your handlebars. And on the Gold Wing, we have this passenger rider support here, or handle here, and we can just back it up, stand it back up from there. If it falls in the opposite direction to the right side of the bike, left side, depending on which way you're looking, you do the same thing, but just make sure that when you're going to pick the bike up, that you go back, come around to the left side, and put your kickstand down before you start to lean your bike over, or you're just going to lean it back over on the other side. And so that's just a quick doc on today, just to kind of show you what we're dealing with. And I would suggest after you get your bike up, you check everything aesthetically, make sure everything's in order, that your first 5 to 10 miles, once you get 1 to 5 miles after you get back on your bike, that you assess your bike to make sure she's running the way she ought to. There are a lot of fail safes that are put on these newer bikes. Say Harley has one. The gentleman that leaned his over on the way back from Key West, as he took off, he had no throttle response, and it was a safety mechanism, a safety measure that was installed by Harley to kind of assist in that. So it shut off the throttle response, so we pulled over, and the only thing he had to do to reset it was take his key fob and walk away about 30 yards away from the bike, allow it to reset, come back, and we was on the road. And so check into your fail safes, but make sure that if you're by yourself, don't panic. Don't panic. We all have bad days. It's your boy Chosen for Twos. Oh, that was a bad day. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe with you if you don't mind. I hope to see you out there on these highways, byways, thoroughways, freeways, expressways, anyway. Just don't let it be no way. Deuces.